Oh hey everybody, it's just Wippy Thoughts here, live from this Culver's. Just gonna be talking about my new word change. I thought this would be an appropriate venue. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret right now. I actually just dubbed all of that audio. I was not actively speaking in that Culver's. This I am not dubbing. I'm actually here. I'm going to be cutting in little things like that in and out, see if you can even notice the dub. I'm guessing probably not because I'm pretty good at this stuff. But the Culver's would have been a pretty appropriate venue for this word change because I'm going to be changing French fries today. And the reason I did not actually make that video within the Culver's is I go there extremely frequently. It is the closest restaurant to my house and probably the best value for its price, and I fucking love Culver's. I couldn't just walk in there and make a video and not feel like a jackass and embarrass myself to my kin, the people that are around me all the time, which is a little embarrassing, but I love my men and women in white and blue, so I just can't take that back. But I'm also not going to be disrespectful in that palace, you know, so I can't do something like that. So I just tried to kind of subtly get a little bit of like B-film out there and just things to supplement the video and create a good ambiance and make it seem like I was actually in Culver's while I'm speaking and doing that audio. Again, it'll be really interesting to figure out if you guys can tell when I have the clipped footage in there and when it's just me speaking in my room. But as I said, French fries is the word that we are changing. And the reason that I wanted to change this is because I didn't think it was actually created by the French, and it isn't. And I didn't really exactly have a pinpoint knowledge of its exact origin, but I looked it up earlier, and from what I can tell, French fries were actually first done in Belgium, and American soldiers during World War I ended up adopting the French fries, and they called them that because they were speaking French in Belgium. So yeah, this wasn't done in France, it was Americans in Belgium that gave it the name French fries, which I find just obnoxious, and we're giving them too much credit, so I want something that's a little bit more neutral and core to what it really is. And it feels like they just stuck with a name that was like originally just a mistake. Like, I mean, yes, they were speaking French, but they were not of French descent, the people that gave you this gift. So they just kind of misplaced their gratitude, I guess. But what I would like to transfer it to instead, and to replace this word, I would like to make them potatoes. And potatoes, pretty simple. They're potato sticks. I don't have to explain it a whole lot more. If you're wondering what to call that for short term, usually like a lot of people just refer to French fries as fries, which I do as well. I don't want to call them ticks because that sounds like an invasive bug and sounds pretty disgusting. I think tatix, not that bad though. So I would say short term for potatoes is tatix, and that's what I would loosely go with. And I think that's all we're going to do for the word change today. Let's move on to our comment of the day. So comment of the day comes from Gavloff, and I kind of like the idea of what he was going for in this one. However, examining details and the technical correctness of the comment, I don't think it inherently makes sense. However, it is also about a word about when things don't make sense. So the whole thing's kind of a jumble. I'm going to go through it quick. He says, so, does this mean, like, is it different or the same than when you, I guess you said it's like a stroke, so maybe I understand? Rolling on the floor laughing. I just had an unintentional vocalism. Oops. And I would like to give this comment a good score because he was trying to demonstrate an example of a vocalism. However, due to its format and media, I don't think it's possible for it to be a vocalism. The core of vocalism is vocals and speech, so it does not transfer very easily to text. Again, you can use it kind of as like a metaphor. However, I don't think it can be a true example of vocalism if it's in text. Text you can edit and you can go back to, you have more control, and with speech you don't always have that much power. And so I really like the effort from Gavin, but the fact that it was in text and like he was trying to be confusing means it's not a vocalism at that point. Because a vocalism is also when you're just trying to speak normally and you have these harmful occurrences that destroy your speech and make it sound worse without you trying to do that. So even though like it was a good effort at trying to capture vocalism, it's really just nonsense, but I enjoyed it. So we'll give you some effort for the good try. We're going to give you an 164 out of 227. Now for the song of the day. Song of the day is a little bit related to the word change. We have Christian Bobbin by Jimmy Hunt. And the reason I chose this is because it is in French. However, it's actually a French Canadian, so like still not France, but French. Kind of like the origin of French fries. And also my cousin Paige had texted me to check out this album, and great decision by Paige. I thought this was an amazing album. I literally added every song on it. The music is guy-red, different, groovy, just fantastic stuff. Not a single English word is uttered throughout any of it. However, it was really beautiful and great all the way through the album. And I thought Christian Bobbin was pretty exemplary of the whole album, and I really liked this song. And like you could just tell the album was going to be phenomenal when you see this as the album art, like just an elephant getting mounted up and going to work. Like that's pretty great. Then for the video of the day, we have another one related to the word. We have Mashed Taters, which is a remix from The Lord of the Rings, because Samwise Gamgee has this line that I quote all the time and no one gets it. He says, "Potatoes, boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew." So yeah, they remix that saying in this song, and it's pretty sweet. And that will do it for the Daily Do. We're going to have the Heartist Month Rap Recap coming up soon. That will be released on March 1st, and it's going to be pretty amazing. I've written all the lyrics as of today, still have some recording to do, but make sure to be on the lookout for that one. It's going to be great, and we'll get you all caught up on the changes of the month in case you've missed some. Alright, that'll do it for the Daily Do. Peace out.